All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So we do have the Icon World, Torbjorn Fight Club going on to the attack this time, and PMC going on the defense.
That is correct. We apologize for the slight delay. We had to do some server rearrangement and some team rearrangements to get the offensive defensive choices. Sometimes these teams can be fairly particular about what defense side they want to be on, and unfortunately they do have to switch to U servers or North America servers, NA West or NA East. So sometimes we have to do some switching around. We apologize and thank you for hanging out with us. We will kick off the fight here again. This is Pizza Money crew fighting Torbjorn's Fight Club. Already 1 point up here for Pizza Money crew. If they can win this fight, they will win the match and they will move forward as the only undefeated team in the tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see if Torbjorn be more aggressive, be more strategical in their fights to win this battle. PMC
10 seconds before we kick off. Offense is going to come. Winston, Diva, Widowmaker, Mercy. Defense is going to try to hold off with a Sombra, Zenyatta, Widow, Farah, Mercy, Hammond. Let's go.
Yeah, so we've got the pharmacy from Torbjorn Fight Club here. So nice to see how that's going to be played, and it's going to be hard for AE to go up against him because he does have to go against that Widow as well. But she does get that pick off to Farah, so eat my words.
But gets returned right back from Unravel. So Widow here, but I think taking the Farah out is decisive than getting the other Widow here because they don't have a Farah in the air to counter that Farah.
Farah did get res in from Torbjorn Fight Club, so they still have it in play, but again gets taken down by AE.
Yep, he's making that shot from Widow to Farah. Connections being made. Strafe also goes down here. Unravel goes down. Viva coming back into the match, but a little bit to travel back. He's going to come back in as Tracer. And Sombra goes down here on Kirby. AE just cleaning up.
Just showing clear dominance here, saying, all right, we want to win this. We want to be undefeated.
That is the defensive Widow here, just making pick after pick after pick, shutting down that offensive trial. Someone's looking to get picked around this corner right now, and AE is waiting for it. Tracer's in a pinned position, might catch her on the blink.
Yep, so Viva did change from the Farah to the Tracer, just to maybe get up close and personal to that Farah.
The Widow to try to deal with, not getting shot out of the air to that Widow. So yeah, it's a good point for Tracer. I don't mind the Tracer spot, but she does go down to AE again. Apparently doesn't matter if it's a Farah or a Tracer, she makes them shot.
Nice pick from AE here.
Yeah, it's going to be a big changeover again, shutting down, forcing out the Iris from the defensive Zenyatta here. We see Sombra getting off her ult as well. See if this can make a difference. Actually delay him from pushing in. Rain tries to hold as long as he can.
AE did go down in that fight as well. Got killed by that Tracer. The Tracer getting her revenge onto AE.
Finally, but unfortunately it is going to end up with the first tick of the point coming through. They look to just clean up chairs here before they can move through, and now that should be a full point gain from them. Defense is nowhere to be found. No chance. Might as well regroup, start at the door, and see if we can hold them.
Yeah, so just regrouping here. Tracer getting underneath them just to see if they can get to that back line. We do have a quick change here, so we Straightology changing to that Zarya and Rain onto that Moira.
Yeah, not much action at the moment. Both teams just kind of messing around. Before he dives out. Just waiting to get the point up to the door here and shut him down at this choke point again.
Yeah, just to try and slow them down. Unravel did use his ult here just to see where they are. Vivo do get the pick onto AE again.
One ult available for the defense, two available for the offense. Now that ult for the defense just went with a big NA throw up against the wall there from the Diva. Not effective. He probably wants that ult back.
Yeah, got no picks off it, nothing to back it up.
And now out of suit as well too. Cherish is going to get melted. That is pretty much going to put the defense on their heels all the way back to the point. And now let's see if defense can get back together and stop them at the next choke turn.
Yeah, seem to have fallen out of place on the defense. They seemed really strong in the first few fights, but now they just seem to be slowly falling down.
Well, we really haven't seen many picks come off AE on that Widow here since the gate, and that's going to be the big difference.
Yeah, so getting those early picks from AE was match-defying moment, but now he's not getting those picks as much as he wanted to. So maybe we'll see a change here just to help his DPS out, because he is the only official DPS on his team.
Yeah, they do shut him down just slightly though. Hammond able to put down his ult here by the cart to at least shut off the back half of the cart and start the cart moving again. But unfortunately, defense has pretty much capitalized over the top of him at this point in time and just trying to get rid of the last little straggler.
Maybe Face the Stuck actually fell off the map there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to make the jump and didn't quite hit the window.
Took the leap of faith, but it didn't work out into his end. But a lot of Ulmas coming up from PMC here. They do have the Lucio, Zarya, Winston, and Moira ults available.
4 ults available on both sides ready to go. We do see there's 2 that get thrown. The Sombra drops her ult, and Moira drops hers as well.
And while we're getting a quick pick onto Strathology there, means no grab for this
Tracer
fight.
answers back with her own on the chairs, taking the D.Va down. Finally, cart starts to move. Defense getting pushed off here, not realizing that they don't have anyone actually sitting on it. Winston finally able to get back to maintain a little bit of weight here and anchor down this point. But it is 6-6, 6-5 now. Actually, as the defense loses one. AE goes down on that Widow. Gonna want to change over soon. Big hit here. Big ult, good combo with the ult and the D.Va. Zarya's ult gathered them up. D.Va's ult blew right above their head, taking 3.
Yeah, just Mercy on her own. Nice stagger from PMC here. Means there's no Mercy for the next fight, so they're probably gonna have to wait until she's back.
Defense a little spread out, needs to back up and get themselves back on the cart here. They wouldn't want to get any extra picks away for free after that beautiful stop.
So we do have Unravel going back onto that Widow then to counter that AE.
AE off of the Tracer as well, and onto the Widow at this point. So we see a couple little odd switches up. Viva Pinata trying to make some work deal on this Tracer. Hammond on the point here, messing with D.Va, but nothing big. Another ult out from the Sombra, but no big effects. Actually makes it out just barely. Dukebird going down on Zenyatta. Viva point with almost no life, loses the Mercy. That's going to put Viva down as well, probably.
Nice 2 picks from Annie there with his Primal Rage, getting that Tracer, quickly finishing up this match.
4 down, 5 down, defensive cleaned up.
Yeah, nice plays from PMC, surely showing pure dominance into this fight. Let's see how
0-1 push. They didn't actually make it to the door to get that second point. So this should be, I mean, it's almost basically a full push all the way to the door, maybe 10 meters. So 2 points wins the match.
Yep. So maybe we'll see a stronger, maybe we'll see an anchor from PMC's side here, just to help push that payload, or they go back to their Annie going back to that Winston, just staying there, pushing up onto the team.
Yeah, it should be interesting to do that if they try to dive out. I really like the 3-dive meta comp here that existed 3 seasons ago, probably at this point. But I always felt it was really good to get. I mean, to get through this first point specifically. You know, it requires a lot of changes after you get through the point. But that 3-meta dive, D.Va Winston, which actually looks like we might be seeing. Well, we lost the second tank, so we've got a Zarya and a Reinhardt, so they're definitely going to come in full wall up, and looks like a Baguette locks in between it too, so they are looking to go full wall up. I don't know that I love the Sombra on the offensive push here, being that that's realistically your only DPS there. There we go. Now's the 3. There's the dive we were looking for. I personally like Winston. They may not have a strong Winston player here, but there's that dive comp that we're talking about where they should come in fast and hard and just wear them into the ground. Defensively, they're really soft with a, oh wow, this is pushing it fun. Lucio, Zen, Widow, Tracer, Baguette, and Hammond is not going to hold up to this. This should be a beautiful dive. They're already on the point. Already on the point. Rain down on Zen. I am predicting that this point goes very quickly right now.
Yeah. Ryan did get charge against that Hammond, getting him away from the fight, but he did manage to get back. Ryan going really low there, finally going down.
Yeah, I think there was an unfortunate split there with the Reinhardt going all the way down. Thought he was helping out, but he left his team without a tank. Even though, I mean, they did have 2 other tanks up there. It was kind of an interesting little split that the defense cleared off there. They came in so strong on the offense. Easy, quick pick on the Zenyatta. I don't feel like they should have came out of that 5-up.
No, they shouldn't have, but somehow they magically managed to do it, and now they're going to go for the second fight.
A change to Moira has occurred here on AoE healing. Throw that little bouncy ball around, makes sense. I think realistically here, if they break the Baguette and the Zenyatta, this should be an on for them.
Yeah, so break.
And there it is, they broke the Baguette and the Zenyatta. And there's the Lucio. There really should be no excuse for not taking this right now. There's the Moira ult. They're going to deal with the Lucio and the Hammond. He's just going to continue to bug him, but shouldn't last much longer. He's getting ripped apart.
Tracer going really
defense
low.
is going to bail out now. Yeah, defense has decided to bail out and back up. They're going to give it up.
Going for a regroup here.
Almost. Called for play. We knew that was the... Had to... I get... They did instantly. I think it was a good call there on that team, whoever put that out. And you see instantly they go into a Lucio sound burst, and they are just aggressively pushing this point. Did anybody even stay with the cart? They did. So there's one back there, one little brick back there. Well, the rest of her
does have a
all
rally.
the way up their guts. She does have a rally. Now, the defense is taking a really nice position here at the top of the tower, causing the offense to come all the way up and around. Great aerial denial here. Great reaction from the offense. Spectacular reaction from the offense to clear that point. Defensively here, I don't think they should have followed them. Seems to be working out for now. They've retreated back just a little bit, but defensively maintain the high ground.
Yep. So just a regroup now, waiting to go to the next fight. Widow pulling out that ult, so knowing where they're about to go, but Straightology does bring out her ultimate.
Double from the D.Va there, throwing the ult into the Zarya combo. Not bad, looked like it could have been 3, but he's just a little late on the D.Va throw. Hammond, again, being aggressive, but finally goes down. Offense now able to, they did a great job of clearing that first choke point, and now here they are again, getting cleared, getting aggressive, being in the defensive face, while Baguette mans the point. And actually, it looks like they've changed out this time. Now it's D.Va, so they can get that Baguette a little farther forward up into the line. They want her in the action, not on the point.
Also, Unravel changed from the Widow to the Rhine, so we're going to have a Rhine 1v1 battles from Rhines here.
Well, we see Annie throw a hammer down, but it gets completely soaked up by Unravel, so great shield there. And I think you know that when you start to see, both Ryans go for a ride. See you later. But that's kind of a common thing. You see a Reinhardt, you have to have an Orisa or a Reinhardt to answer back, or else you're just going to get earth shattered, and there's no point. So I don't know if that's a desired switch or a necessary switch, more than likely. Everyone going down into the pit though.
AE did fall off there. He was on the
he was completely
ledge.
On the ledge. Something like skipped him off, or maybe he was holding forward when he did it, but defense gets the chance to completely recuperate here. Offense with 215 though, so that's not bad. They got 2 solid pushes here. They have been kind of long pushes. They're going to come straight through the castle on this one, and hopefully get themselves on the point. The thing is, if they can sneak a D.Va up and over, no one's actually on the cart right now. Uh-oh, big Zarya ult. Is there going to be a D.Va to follow with it? There is not. There's the Moira ult to try to recover it. AE goes down on Baguette. That's going to give him a 6-5 advantage for defense.
Yeah, Seaman stronger here. Might be grouping back for PMC here just to get the group up with a break.
They are going to regroup, although at a minute 40, they need to try to probably get some kind of pick here. And I got to wonder if they realize that the cart is now almost all the way back across the bridge, and they're going to have to come left side. Going through the castle is not going to work. They've really limited themselves to one push at this point in time.
Few almost from the tanks here, so do have the Shatter, Self-Destruct, and Gravitron, which can be really powerful if done correctly.
Zen's ult is ready to fire to counter it, though. So here we go, full push, full dive, minute left. The offense needs to push here and here to win both the game and the match. Approximately 10 meters to go.
Yeah, nice pick on from Unravel to get in that Lucio. That means they got no speed boost for this battle. D.Va going round here.
Everyone goes down. Wow,
D.Va
49 seconds. They are going to have to regroup here immediately. Just die, and get back alive. We don't have time. Oh no.
Make sure that Lucio's on his speed boost whilst doing that healing. D.Va still does have her self-destruct here, so no ult must be used by PMC. So they still have those available, but Dr. Bird does still have his Transcendence ready and available.
Yeah, in review there, it seems it was really the baguette breaking of the Reinhardt that initiated that initial domino of all that. But here we go. Cart pushing, full speed, down the road. Hammer down goes, only able to catch the D.Va. No hammer down connection. Here's the D.Va Zarya ult. See what happens? Gets 4. Gets 3, actually. D.Va gets 1 from Cherish throwing hers. So that means that the defense is going to hold out a lot better here. Defensive...
Torb seem a lot stronger here, making sure that dominance now just slowly trickling through, and they ain't gonna get there. So it's now gone to 1-1. It's ended up as a draw to this match to go into a third map.
Yeah, and we've seen basically both divas threw their ults, but one diva's connected for 3, and one diva's connected for 1.
Yeah. At the end, that diva's changed that whole game, and here it is. Here is that diva bomb.
Up close and personal. And Zen actually really should have died, but he got blocked by that wall.
Yeah, saved by the wall. It's not saved by the bow, saved by the ball. Yeah, so great plays from there. If you could pick someone from that match, who would you give it to?
You know, it's so hard on that one. I don't know of anyone that really stood out. They both pretty cohesive units. We did see some really nice Widowmaker picks on the beginning of that first round, but it didn't ever really develop after that.
Yeah, it kind of fell through, but they could have. In my opinion, I thought Annie was seeming a little bit strong there, but also Unravel just switching to that Ryan last minute and be able to maintain that full stronghold with that anchor tank.
Yeah, and as we discussed, that's kind of a